Now at 10, the mastermind behind the Capitol insurrection back in South Florida.
Extremely happy, extremely jubilant.
Days after being pardoned by the president.
And what he did yesterday to me puts him in the category of family.
Tonight, he's speaking out.
The punishment was excessive. The process was unfair.
About being home free.
He was sentenced to 22 years for his role in the Capitol riots. Now, Enrique Tarrio is back in Miami and talking to the Night Team's Maricela Burgos. Maricela?
Yeah, you know, we spoke to him for a few minutes outside of his house. He wanted to tell us that he was happy about this decision, happy to be home. He says that initially he had an idea of how he wanted to spend his first few weeks after being released from prison, but decided to throw that out. He just wanted to relax. At the end of the day, there are some people who agree with the president's pardons and other people who simply don't.
With a smile on his face, Enrique Tarrio, now a free man, embraced his mother at Miami International Airport.
I knew on January 20th, somewhere around January 20th, January 27th, I was going to get released and I was going to be reunited with my family.
That reunion happened Wednesday in front of dozens of cameras. Plenty of airport travelers and other members of the Proud Boys.
I'm glad he's back with his family and back home where he needs to be. Just like all political prisoners across America, they're getting back home to their loved ones.
Earlier this week, President Donald Trump pardoned or issued commutations for more than 1,500 people connected to the January 6th Capitol riots.
And what he did yesterday to me puts him in the category of family.
Tarrio spoke one-on-one with 7 News outside of his home after he was released from federal prison.
My belief is the president went case by case, looked at these cases and said, okay, was the process fair? And he found that in 100% of these cases, the process wasn't fair.
But not everyone agrees with the pardons.
Traitor!
A man shouted the word traitor as Tarrio was escorted out of the airport. And then there was this moment. Someone threw a lighter as reporters interviewed Tarrio's fellow Proud Boys member.
That's nothing. He can't stop us, so it doesn't matter.
Tarrio served 16 months of what was supposed to be a 22-year sentence.
I kind of knew from the beginning that I wasn't going to serve the full 22 years, not because of like a pardon or anything. We had a good, we had a really good case for appeal.
From an arrest to a conviction, a pardon, and he says a continued commitment to the Proud Boys.
I love this club and I love what it's about and I love this country and I love my president.
And speaking of the president, we're hearing that he may invite some of the people he pardoned to the White House. Tarrio says he hasn't heard about that yet, but also wouldn't turn down an invitation. Live in Miami, Maricela Burgos, 7 News 19.